Alright, also look, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video, we're going to be going over and discussing the outcome of the co-main and main events of UFC Fight Night Paris. So, without further ado, let's get right into the video. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share so you can help me reach 1,500 subscribers by May. I'll deeply appreciate you. And make sure you join the official UFC Discord, link in the description. Alright, so look, for the co-main event of the evening, we had Nassourdine Imavov putting on a brilliant performance, defeating Brendan Allen by a dominant unanimous decision. But it wasn't smooth sailing from the start. In round one, things didn't really look so good for Imavov because Brendan Allen managed to take him down with ease and kept him pinned down on bottom position for the entire round. When I saw that, I was literally shaking in my boots thinking that I was going to get another co-main event prediction wrong, and it kind of felt like deja vu. Another bad call on another high-profile fight card, but I clearly spoke too soon because round one flipped the script entirely. Brendan Allen, who looked strong in the first round, mind you, suddenly couldn't get anything going. Imavov, with pinpoint timing, stuffed each and every takedown attempt Brendan Allen threw his way, and it looked like he had Brendan Allen's moves downloaded. Every shot and every entry was perfectly countered, and from there, Imavov went to work on the feet, absolutely beating the brakes off of Brendan Allen in the stand-up exchanges. By the time round 3 rolled around, it was rinse and repeat, and Brendan Allen just kept throwing the same sloppy takedowns, but Imavov would just shut them down, punish him with strikes, and continue to control the fight. Ultimately, that dominance earned him the well-deserved unanimous decision victory. Now, here's the irony that made that fight even more satisfying to watch. Leading up to the event during fight week, Brendan Allen had this moment where he tried to clown Imavov. Brendan Allen told a reporter that the fight was actually initially supposed to be 5 rounds, but Imavov refused the extension, and it was honestly super clear that Brendan Allen was trying to make Imavov look like scared or weak. But it's funny how it all turned out, because by round 3, Brendan Allen looked completely gassed, and it was honestly just crazy. Because Imavov didn't just beat him technically, he beat him down physically, leaving Brendan Allen exhausted by the end of the fight. That being said, even though Imavov put on a great performance, it wasn't quite the type of fight that would earn him a title shot just yet, because there are some major names in the queue right now, like Sean Strickland, who is next in line for the title shot, and then the winner of Bobby Knuckles versus Khamzat Bors, who is next in line for the winner of that. So what's next for Imavov? To be honest, I don't even know really. I'm thinking maybe a fight between either Israel Adesanya or Caio Borralho could make some sense for him. But, if I had to choose, I'd probably say Caio Borralho. And then whoever wins that fight is next in line after Strickland, and then after whoever comes out on top between Whitaker versus Khamzat Bors. So, yeah, have fun waiting in line, buddy, because it's going to take you some time to get right up there to the top. Now, on to the main event. And let me just say, Renato Moicano could not afford to lose, and he didn't. Renato Money Moicano stopped Benoit Saint-Denis by doctor stoppage, and wow, did he put a serious beating on the God of War. In round 1, Money Moicano wasted no time. He took Benoit down immediately, and then from there, it was just a relentless display of control. Money Moicano was hunting for the back mount, but Benoit did a good job on staying active with the scrambles and the rolls in order to avoid getting completely dominated. Even though he couldn't secure the back, Money Moicano adjusted brilliantly by switching to top mount, and that's when things got brutal, because Money Moicano started raining down vicious and savage ground and pound on Benoit Saint-Denis that he could not escape from. The elbows, the punches, it was filthy. And Money Moicano was just beating the absolute brakes off of Benoit Saint-Denis, and at the end of the round, Benoit looked like an absolute bloody mess. And honestly, I gave that round a 10-8 for Moicano, and I even saw some people scoring it a 10-7. Either way, Moicano completely brutalized our boy Benoit. Round 2 starts, and at this point, Benoit's face is an absolute disaster. You just see Benoit's eyes bubbled up like a mug, and it's obvious that he could barely see. Both of his eyes were so swollen that I doubt he could barely even see even 2 feet in front of him, but credit to him, he still went out there and did his best. Despite being practically blind, Benoit fought back and actually won the round on some scorecards by landing a few good strikes and stuffing some of Moicano's takedown attempts. But let's be real. Between rounds, it was clear as day that this fight wasn't going to continue any longer, and in between rounds, you could clearly tell that the doctor was gonna have to step in because bro looked like he had 2 glazed donuts circling his eyeballs. And sure enough, the dog made the right call, stopping the fight before Benoit could take even more damage. And although I did pick Moicano V Saint-Denis to win this fight, it was 100% the correct decision to stop it. And at that point, he was kind of just fighting blind, and who knows how much longer he was gonna last. But hey, props to Renato Moicano though, because he's a guy that I have underestimated more than once, and every time I do, he proves me wrong. First, he had that brutal TKO finish over Drew Dober, and then the highlight reel finish over Jalen Turner at UFC 300. And now this stoppage win over Moicano V Saint-Denis. This guy is legit, and I need to stop betting against him. And of course, no Moicano fight is complete without one of his famous post-fight speeches, and this time, I'm pretty sure he was talking about the French government and how it was corrupt or whatever. I didn't really catch all of it, but honestly, I don't really care. I just love the drama and the energy he brings after his wins, and it's honestly part of his charm, and as a fan of entertainment, I consider it a win-win. Now, as for his post-fight call-out, this is something that everyone has been waiting for, and Renato Moicano finally called out Paddy the Batty Pimlet, and let me tell you, we need to see this fight ASAP, because there's already some beef between them, some buildup from their previous interactions, and the stakes can even be more higher because the winner of this fight will most likely fight a top 5 ranked opponent next, and what more could they ask for? Overall, I'm pretty satisfied on how UFC Paris turned out. Even though my main event pick didn't turn out the way I wanted, it was a pretty good card nonetheless. But let me know in the comment section below, what do you guys think of UFC Paris, and what's next for Nassourdine Imavov, and how do you think the fight between Paddy Pimlet versus Renato Moicano turns out? Let me know in the comment section below. But that about wraps up the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.